Hello, Fiat. How are you? I'm just still setting up the stream here. Let's see. Gotta fix something here. I don't know why this isn't going full screen properly. Gotta play with it. I'm gonna go ahead and put up the post on the Discord, and then I gotta go grab some out of the kitchen that's beeping, and then I will be good to go. Alright, be right back. Alright, so as we flew this earlier, I'm just going to run this as a turnaround. How's it going there, Rosen? Hello, hello. Alright, hello, Sergeant. How are you? How's everybody doing? Alright, so we're going to just run this as a turnaround. Let me see if I can fix something here. I was doing this last time and it was annoying me. I want to try to see if I can get graphics. For some reason, there's no window full screen, so I'm going to try going full screen. Let's see if it will... Okay, that's good. It's fine. Okay. That works. Alright. Make sure I can... Yep, good. It doesn't close. Right, perfect. Alright, that's what we want. Alright, so we're going to run this as a turn. So a turn is just you come in, you go right back out. So turn right around. So we're going to run this as a turn. So kind of left off where we were last time. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to do a quick cold and dark startup because sometimes the turn doesn't do what I want it to do. Let's go do cold and dark. I'll get it started up here quickly. It's the options. Make sure all this is right. Inches, mercury, pounds. Yeah, that saved it all. All right. That should be realistic. Save that option. All right. Let's see. Performance. Let's see. What do we want for fuel? I'm thinking let's go... We were actually fine. I went back and checked the video. We had fuel was fine last time. Let's do 13,765. Let's go full boat. So this is where that's fine. It was in the correct area last time, so we're fine. All right, 7.1. I'll set those speeds later. All right, so let's quickly. I'll actually grab the origination checks. It's a good practice to go through. I'm gonna have to do this at some point anyway. So we'll go through and I'll keep just hammering the origination checks so that I have them memorized. All right, glorious. All right, let's see. We read Surgeon. Yeah. I know you just like the joke, Sergeant. Alright, so let's see. Circuit breakers are closed. Nose wheel steering is off. Hydraulic pumps are off. Landing gear is in the down position. Flap spoiler set to 0. Slats flap set actual. Radar is off. ADG manual is stowed. Flaps emergency switch is normal. Battery master is coming on. Alright, battery master is on. Let's go ahead. We want to go to the electrics page. We want to go to DC, and we want to check, make sure we have at least 22 volts. We do. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to open up the APU door. Status page. What was it? What did it just give me a disagree on? APU SOV valve open. It was in byte. Doors open. It gave me a disagree. It could have been I accidentally clicked the landing gear. Alright, that's likely what it was. Alright, so we got APU coming up. Yeah, the APU is almost spooled all the way up. Oh, thank you there, Sergeant. Appreciate it. Alright. Alright, IRS is coming online. That's good. Let's go ahead and check electricity. Alright, AC is powered by the APU. DC is powered by the APU. Hydraulics, we want to go 3A. 3A is on 3000 PSI. That is good. Back to status page. Alright, IRS is the nav. Emergency equipment check. Gear pins on board. Airplane document check. Hydraulic 3A is on. And we'll do the FMS initialization. So, position initialization, we are at KSTL St. Louis Lambert Field. STL, next page, grab GPS 1, put GPS 1 in. Beautiful. Let's see if I can grab... No, okay, that's fine. I was just trying to see if I could grab STL. So yeah, I was trying to grab KSTL just to save me a button press, but it doesn't matter. Alright, St. Louis... St. Louis, try that. Alright, St. Louis, and we're going to KLGA. Alright, that is in there. Good. Departure arrival. We're going to be doing... Oh, shit. I think it's the Berry 5. Oh, Christ. I wish I'd written it down. Can I actually back up the Twitch? So I was recording. Oh, shit. Let me quickly see if I can actually just back up my own video and see that. Because I did not write it down. So let me just quickly look. Should be able to see it. Yeah, I'll check the flight plan that way. It's the Chuck 6 off 30. Okay, good. Chuck 6. So here's the Chuck 5 that we'll do. Chuck 5 off of 30 left. Alright, that's good. We'll just execute that and we'll go back. LaGuardia, arrival. It's going to be, I believe, Corey 4. Let me just quickly go through the video again. Corey 4. Yep, Corey 4. Off ILS 4. Vectors, execute that. Alright, good. Let's get the flight planning. Alright, legs. Let's see. We're going all the way up to Chuck. What's up, Chuck? Alright. Congo, where is it? Where is Chuck, huh? Where is Chuck? Chuck. Chuck right there. Okay, Myers. Myers with a Z. All right, and then we've got Bumov. MUV. Fomov. Congo. Alright, Congo. So again, you get this situation, probably, maybe it's not 37. So click on something that's near it. If you can't get the actual airway, click on that. You'll notice we're at 37. 37. Alright, that's in there. Alright, then we have Niels. Niels. Alright, next page. So we're going all the way up to Eno. Sitter. Sitter. Asper. Denny Malls. And then likely it's the 37 again, so we'll check something close. 37, yep. That just means there's more than one. Let's see. M-A-U-L-S-A-U-L-S, malls. GVE. I forget what GVE is. Colin. Is that Pawtucket? No, there's no way. Colin. TXT. Garrett. If it's a 3-letter identifier, it is a it's a VR 38. We're going north, so that's north 8. That's very close to the equator, so I know it's 38, but it's always best to check it than to just guess. And then you're gonna come up to a point and be like, oh crap, what's that? And then you have to quickly try to fix it. Ridgy. And then Eno, so perfect. So we'll go next, grab Eno, put Eno in the discontinuity, execute it, we're good there. All right, so that's the flight plan. Let's go back to, let's see, flight plan. It updated the runway, that's good. Let's go perf in it, and we are 13,762. So you notice the red boxes, that means our IRS is not aligned yet. If you read it, it says attitude heading aligning, do not taxi. So the IRS, it uses nowadays lasers, and it calibrates, and then as the airplane moves, it can sense the movement of the lasers, and that's how it knows where you are. 762. All right, cargo. So that's 1,095, 1105, 1125, something like that. Oh, it'd be 1225. Just put 1225. And then I put 78 packs in there. We'll go full boat. We want to make money. All right, that's all good. All right, good, good, good. Cruising altitude is going to be flight level 360. All right, VNAV setup. Go through that. That looks good. All right, execute that. All right. All right, go to flight plan. We'll copy the active. Grab the legs off that. All right, we're good there. All right, let's continue. Read some chat real quick. Oh, thank you there, thank you there, Ronson. Appreciate it. How's it going there, Owl? Good to see you, Owl. All right, good. So let's see. FMS initialization, as you can see, those little red squares are gone. That means FMS initialization is complete. Cabin inspection is accomplished. Walk around is accomplished. Do I have all my doors open? I want to make sure I have my doors open here. Open, open, in place, open, open. Okay, good. We're good. So let's actually do this too while I'm here. Get the jetway going.
Could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
I gotta get air nav up.
The jetway is going to be connected.
Oh, if he's gonna go through me, huh? Nice. Nope, that's the wrong airport. STL, please. Thank you. Typo. Alright, I'll quickly go through a brief here while some stuff's running. Right, that's up. We're going to be doing the, let's see, departure. We're doing the Chuck 6, I believe. I actually have it up again. Let me check it. Chuck 6. We're doing the Chuck 6 out of here, and then we're going to be taking off of runway 30 left. All right, so let's quickly brief the Chuck 6 off of 30 left. So this is 30 left right here. So we're going to be going 301 to Pyong, above 2,500. We're going to take a left turn to, I think that's 30. Yeah, that's correct. This is the left side right here. 2362 Allant, 202 Elbud, down to Chuck. Flight level 180. is about where we want to be there. So let's see, runway 30 left standard with minimum climb of 500 per nautical mile. That's fine. We'll definitely clear that. We're in a jet, so that's no problem. All right, good. So we'll be taking off of, let's actually do it while we're still here. Right, we'll be taking off of runway 30 left. We have 11,020 feet of runway. If we have an emergency before 80 knots, we'll stop on the runway. After 80 knots, we're only going to stop for engine fire failure, thrust reverser deployment. After V1, we're going to go ahead and take it in the air. We'll likely come back. Let's plan on right traffic. No, we got to cross the runway here. Let's talk to ATC and try to come back for 30 left. That's going to be the brief. All right, let's see. Can I... All right, the jet bridge is inside of me, so I got to get rid of it.
Ground Endeavour 4922. Could you please disconnect the jetway from the aircraft?
Please. I can't see anything. Come on, man. There he is. Get rid of it. It glitched into me. All right, let's see what ATIS is here. Where's ATIS? 125025. Okay.
St. Louis Airport information, Charlie 2200 Zulu. Wind tree 12 at 1 tree. Visibility 10. Sky condition, ceiling 4,900 feet broken. Temperature 2 tree. Dew point 10.
3012.
Altimeter tree 0.12. ILS runway 29er, ILS runway tree 0 right, and ILS runway tree 0 left in use. Landing and departing runway 29er, runway tree 0 right, and runway tree 0 left. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back, hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact, you have Charlie.
Charles.
St. Louis Airport information,
Ground
Charlie
Endeavour 4922 IFR to LaGuardia, ready
Wind
to
tree
copy.
12 at 1 tree.
Endeavour 4922 is cleared to LaGuardia Airport as
Sky
filed.
condition, ceiling
Take off runway 30 left
4,900
climb and
feet
maintain 12,000 feet.
Temperature 2 tree.
Departure frequency is 128.1 squawk 7735.
Altimeter tree 0.12. ILS runway 29er, ILS runway.
What is it? 7735?
Endeavour 4922, cleared to LaGuardia Airport as filed. Take off runway tree 0 left climb and maintain 12,000 feet. Departure on 128.1 squawk 7735.
12,000.
Endeavour 4922 readback is correct. Contact ground on 127.55 when ready to taxi. Good day.
All right, doors are coming closed.
Captain, the cabin is secure. All passengers are aboard.
All right, let's keep going through the all our checks here. I gotta look at the overhead panel and get set up here.
We would like to encourage all passengers to watch our cabin crew display the safety features of the aircraft.
All right, probes and windshield heats are on. Emergency lights are set. All right, lights are on there. I'll go ahead and turn the beacon on early so we have it on. All right, well, that's off. All right, good. All right, so I'll start running through the rest of the origination checks here. Internal and external pre-flights are complete. Pedals, seats and harness are adjusted. Crew oxygen mask check 20. Audio panel checked. Electric power check. Fire detection. We don't need to do it again. We did it before. Fuel panels checked. Bleed air checked. APU panel. APU is required. Start panels checked. Hydraulic panel is checked. We'll go ahead and we'll put everything to auto. We're going to be starting here in a second, so put all those to auto. Windshields are low. Emergency lights arm. Standby compass check. Stall test was done first flight of the day. Nose wheel steering's off. Clock is set. EFIS control panels checked. Instrument panels checked. ICAS standby instruments checked. Anti-skid test and overheat have been completed. Upper pedestals checked. Thrust lever quadrants checked. Avionics checked. Trims are going to be set to 7.1. So let's go flight controls. 7.1 on the trim. And it is green. 7.1 in green. Landing elevation, let's set it. Gotta go status to see it. Go up a little more. Alright, it's set for landing back here, so that's good. Alright, landing elevation is set. Boost pumps are coming on. Alright, altimeters are set. FMS IRS set. Radios navigate set for departure takeoff. Briefing is complete. Alright, we're ready to go here.
Ground Endeavor 49er 22 requesting pushback.
Alright, chocks are gone.
Endeavor 49er 22
Back to
pushback
checklists.
request accepted.
I'm going to start setting my speeds here. Let's see. V1, I'll do them manually. Yeah, let's see. That's VR. VR is going to be 139. V2 is going to be 139. Spinning one. You do want to pay attention during the engine start. So. Yeah, as you can imagine, cooking an engine is not good. All right, 20%. Flaps are set for takeoff. So 8 and 8 showing. What's next? It's V1. V1 is going to be 138 knots.
Ground Endeavor 49er 22 requesting the end of pushback.
138, and then
Endeavor 49er 22
last one
request
should
to
be
end pushback
VT
received.
196.
Ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention as we display the safety
Up next
features
is VR, so
of the
let's see
aircraft
VR.
in case of an emergency.
139. Why did that not switch over?
Your seatbelts fastened and your seats in the upright position. In case of a drop in cabin
Okay,
pressure, breathing
good there.
masks will drop from the ceiling and should be placed over your head. If there is smoke in the cabin during the evacuation of the aircraft, the
Alright,
warning and emergency
spooling
light
up,
will display
yacht
the
amper.
exits, which are located here and here.
Right, engine oil pressure is low because I haven't spooled it yet. Okay. Alright, one's up. Let's spool two. Put the brake on. Alright, start going track IR again. I'll be able to check chat again when I once we get moving here. Alright. 2's coming up. 15. Alright, there's 20%. Alright, 2's up. Almost. Oil pressure light went out. Alright, 2's up. Let's go ahead and check AC. AC's on both engines. DC is on both engines. Hydraulics are on all engines. Alright, back status page. And we shut the APU off. Close the door. Alright, beacon's good. Alright, let's get a taxi clearance here.
Ground Endeavor
Flight
49er
controls.
22 with Charlie ready to taxi IFR.
Endeavor 49er 22 taxi to and hold short of runway 30
Flight controls
left
are
using
checked.
taxiway Charlie Delta 1 Delta Charlie Golf. Contact tower on 118.5 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 30
Alright,
left
brake
using
check.
taxiway Charlie Delta 1 Delta Charlie Golf Endeavor 49er 22.
Alright, let's see what it was. Delta 1, Delta Charlie Golf. Okay. Alright, they want us all the way out Delta 1. Take this outside line. They're probably running inside it line, outside line. Shouldn't have any wingtip problems here with this guy. Nope, no issues. Alright, so they want us taking it all the way down to Delta 1, alright. Let's see. Those are park spots for stands. I'll stay out of the stands. See if I can grab a Charlie line here. Yeah, we'll grab right here and go down for Delta 1. They did say Delta 1, so go down Delta 1. All right, let's run this taxi checklist. All right, slats flaps are 8, flight controls are checked, trims are checked in green, thrust reversers are armed, flight instruments are checked, brake temperature is checked. Taxi checklist complete. All right, so we should have a takeoff config on the. Oh, Jesus, can't tilt my head like that, cause problems. This Delta 1, I can't see for shit. No, I think Delta 1's up one more. Go back to status page. Should have a green message, takeoff config OK, and then we have the seat belts there. I think this Delta 1 coming up here on my left. That is Delta 1 right here, so this is where they want us. Delta 1, Delta Golf. Alright, let's check left. Clear, left, center, and right. We're going right. Alright, let's check the sock on the way by, see where the wind's at when we take off here. The ATIS could be up to almost an hour old, so it's always best to get a check too of it. A little bit of a right crosswind on takeoff, maybe 10 knots, something like that. Yeah, you can tell by how far out the sock is sticking. This is the ILS hold short line here. We can go past that. And I like to park the nose of the plane where I can see the approach end of the runway, because that lets me know if they clear me out and there's somebody sitting right there, I don't want to hit them.
Tower Endeavour 22 ready for departure runway 30 left IFR to LaGuardia.
Endeavour 49er 22 altimeter tree 0.12, wind tree 12 and 1 tree. Caution the Airbus A20N taking off runway 29er. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 0 left.
29ers the runway to our left, so we don't have to worry
Cleared
about that.
for
We just got to make
takeoff
sure we don't run into them.
left, Endeavour 49er 22.
All right, clear for takeoff. Takeoff config's okay. Maybe just run the checklist right fast here. All right, lights and strobes are on. Fuel crossfeed, I forgot to do. Let's do that real quick. There's the manual. Transponders, TCAS radar is off, and CAS is checked, and we're gone. Let's hit Toga. There we go, Toga. Thrust set, airspeed's alive. 80 knots. A little bit of a right crosswind, put in a little aileron. V1, rotate. Positive rate, gears coming up. Speed, nav, autopilot.
Endeavour 49er 22 contact Kansas City Center on 128.1.
28.1, see ya.
128.1 Endeavour 49er 22. Goodbye.
See if we'll make this turn. Yep, nope, should. Yeah, just waiting to accelerate up to 200 knots here. Just bringing up the chart out. No speed restrictions. Alright, 200 knots, flaps coming up.
Kansas City Center Endeavour 49er22 is at 2,900 feet, climbing 12,000 feet.
Endeavour 49er22 Kansas City Center altimeter tree 0.12 radar contact, continue to PYUNG. Endeavour 49er22 contact Kansas City Center on 121.25. Good day.
21 1/4, see ya.
Going to 121.25 Endeavour 49er22. Kansas City Center
So an
Endeavour
Airbus took off of the
49er22
runway to
is
our
passing
left here,
5,000
but
feet, climbing
we're good.
12,000
I don't
feet.
see him on the scope.
Endeavour 49er22 Kansas City
Get rid
Center
of track
altimeter
AR.
tree 0.12 radar contact, continue to ALLNT.
Making the turn yet? I don't know if we are. So. Go direct, Allen. Let's see. I'm gonna just put it in heading mode here. I don't know why we're not turning yet. Let's do this, and then I gotta fix it. Cancel the modification there. Don't know why it's
Kansas City
screwed up
Center
going to
American
Allen.
230 tree heavy is passing 9,200 feet, climbing 13,000 feet.
Weird.
American 230 tree
Just
heavy
do it
Kansas
myself
City
here.
Center altimeter tree 0.12 radar contact, continue to co-OP.
I'll fix it after that leg. These things happen. All right, let's go down, drop the nose a little. Let's go 220. See what's after that. We're going to, okay, Elbda.
Endeavour 49er22 climb and maintain flight level 180.
180.
Climb and maintain flight level 180 Endeavour 49er22.
Southwest 170
180.
heavy traffic is 11 o'clock 4 miles at 10,900 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
All right, we're back on course now.
American 230 heavy traffic is 3 o'clock 3 miles at 9,100 feet Airbus A20N.
Ding the flight attendant
Report them in sight.
through 10,000. Just accelerate up to 250.
American 230 heavy have the traffic.
A lot of traffic. You can see all the traffic there. Scope.
Southwest 1780 heavy have the traffic.
All right, here we go. Turning up next turn. Right, let's go ahead and do our climb checklist. Fuel cross flow is auto bleeds and APU are set. Thrust reversers are off and CAS is checked. Climb check is complete. Just checking everything, make sure everything looks good. Yep. Here's the flight 10 doing our message. And you can see there's the Mississippi River right there. St. Louis is right there. You can see the arch.
Endeavour 49er22 contact Kansas City Center on 128.1.
181.
Good day.
.181. See ya.
128.1 Endeavour 49er22. Goodbye. Kansas City
That's
Center
17,000 for
Endeavour
18,000.
is at 17,100 feet, climbing flight level 180.
Endeavour 49er22 Kansas City Center altimeter tree 0.11 radar contact, continue to CHUUC. Endeavour 49er22 climb and maintain flight level 280.
280.
Climb and maintain flight level 280 Endeavour 49er22.
49er22 contact Kansas City Center on 125.5.
5-5. See ya.
Going to 125.5 Endeavor 49er22. Kansas City Center Endeavor 49er22 is passing flight level 195, climbing flight level 280.
Why don't you ever want to go on a plane again,
Endeavor 49er22 Kansas
Ronson?
City Center radar contact. Continue to CHUUC.
CHUC. Oh, we got a tailwind, 21 knot tailwind. Very nice. Help push us there. Some lumbar in there. Let's accelerate out to 280. Mississippi River. So we're heading south here for a little bit, and then we're going to take that east turn here. ARG is that where we're headed? Myers. Yeah, we're going off Myers. Alright, good to start getting rid of some of our St. Louis stuff, start getting LaGuardia stuff put in, so that's ready. ILS 4, did that the other day, and minimums, 2 minimums rather. And let's see. What? Quarry 4. Okay.
Endeavor 49er22 climb and maintain flight level 360.
360.
Climb and maintain flight level 360 Endeavor 49er22.
That's going to be our final. 360. Alright, Quarry 3, ILS 4. Go ahead and we'll take a look at Quarry 3. Shit, I don't have the Quarry 3. Let's see.
Cessna 09er2 contact Kansas City Center on 133.4. Good day.
Quarry 4 arrival. Alright. Alright, found the plate.
133.4.
I found the
09er2.
plate. It's probably an old
Goodbye.
plate that's expired. It's not us, is it? Thought I heard Cessna. Yeah, it was a Cessna. Okay. Alright, I found the Quarry 4 plate, so we'll take a look at that. Hello there, Owl. Other Owl. Hello, hello.
Endeavor 49er22 contact Kansas City Center on 127.475.
27475. See you.
One 27.475 Endeavor 49er22.
Good
Goodbye.
climb here.
Kansas City Center Endeavor 49er22 is passing flight level 290 climbing flight level tree 60.
Endeavor 49er22 Kansas City Center radar contact. Continue to MYERZ.
Yeah, Myers. Alright, I'll bring up Corey 4 here. I'm gonna see what the date is in the Corey 4. I'm trying to see where's the date. 21 March 2024. So that's when it expired, was the 21st of March. So that's no longer works, but it's still in the game. So that's fine, we'll do the Corey 4. Yep, so many owls. Alright, let's see. We're going to be going from GVE, which is Gordonsville, to Collin, then Patuxent. Then we're going Snow Hill. Ridgey, we want to be above flight level 270. It's for turbojet, which we are. Then we're going to be going, let's see, Smyrna. Bessie, we're going to be above 17,000. Elger, Davies above 13, so we're going to make sure we're above all these. Brand above 11, Corey above 10,000. Tykes is no altitude with it. Apple, no altitude with it. And then LaGuardia is the actual airport, so we will not go all the way in. We're going to grab something at that point. Let's see. Agar transition from watching Metropolitan. Maintain last sign until cleared to descent via Corey 4. Then comply with all altitude restrictions as published. Can do, can do. Gordonsville transition is the one we're doing, I believe. From over GV or Vortec, that's just telling us what we just read. Alright, so that's fine. So we got a bunch of altitudes I got to keep aware of. I don't see any speed restrictions there. I'd like to get a straight turn here to the next waypoint, but whatever. We'll get a turn on course here in a second. It's kind of quite the leg out. Let's go ahead and switch over to vertical speed mode. Bring this down a couple notches. Do 1,500 foot per minute. We're almost there. We only have 2,000 feet left, so. Yeah, we'll make our turn here in 2 minutes. So not bad flight plan. If you look, we're burning 2,190 aside, so that's 4,300, let's say. And we want to be able to travel for 1 hour at cruise, and we'll have 5,095 pounds left, so that's about an hour and 20 minutes cruise, something like that. $350 for 360. This tailwind should help us once we get cooking on it. We're going to be turning with the tailwind, so we got 31 knot tailwind. So adding about half a mile per minute to push us. Here comes the turn. Let's get rid of half bank. One full bank. We got some weather going into LaGuardia. It's not too bad as far as I saw. Yeah, looking at the radar, most of the cells cleared out. So New York's clear. We might come in on some Abe. We're going to probably cross some before Abe. Yeah, we'll go over some of it, but it's not going to be a factor for anything really we're doing. It must be Little Rock, Arkansas is named after Bill Clinton now. Interesting. Alright, we're altitude capped, so we gotta watch, make sure we don't overspeed here. Go to half bank on the rest of it. What are they doing here? Are we going direct there? Let's go direct to Bondu. I don't know why it's dancing the way it's dancing. Being weird. Let's go right to there, please. Fargo, North Dakota? Yeah. Let's see what our ground speed is going to look like. We get that 34 knot tailwind pushing us, so 500 knots, not bad. Hello, Panka. How are you? Let me quickly check. Maybe a longish flight, so I'm probably going to boot up store marks. So play some store marks while we do this as well. Especially going over the Midwest, it's quiet. Compared to going...
Endeavor 49er22, contact Kansas City Center on 125 decimal tree. Good day.
25-3, see ya.
Decimal tree Endeavor 49er22. Goodbye. Kansas City Center Endeavor 49er22 flight level tree 60.
Endeavor 49er22 Kansas City Center radar contact. Continue to FOMOV.
FOMOV. Is that some sort of graphical something there that I didn't see? Not a bad ground speed, 508 knots. So if you look here, we're going to have 4,175 pounds. That's 4,200 pounds. So that's just about an hour. So regulations require we need 45 minutes. After we get to our destination airport if we don't require an alternate. So we have an hour's worth of fuel. So we only have an extra 15 minutes of extra fuel more than regulations require. So that's pretty good fuel planning there. Mississippi River. Here's the Mississippi River. Take a look. So that's where this Mississippi comes through St. Louis. And I don't know what this river is here, but that's the Mississippi comes down here. Mississippi, Mississippi, Mississippi goes all the way down here like a snake. And then as you can see, it meanders down through here. In Louisiana. Is that Louisiana? Oh, that's gotta be Louisiana. Yep. Yep. And what is this? Is that the Ohio River? I wonder if that's the Ohio River there. Don't know. This could be the Ohio River. This one that meets up, I'm not sure. Alright, looks like we're kind of leveled off on speed at almost 0.82, which is good. We're not going to overspeed. 510 knots, not too shabby. Got that nice 37, 38 knot tailwind, so that's helping push us right along. See if there's any NDBs or anything we can tune in. Let me get to this. What is that? BUR. MYS is 108. Might be too far for that. 108.2. Still too far out for that one to read. Let's see if we can grab the ADF on that. Grab this ADF maybe. 414. I guess it's got to be ADF 2. That one's reading. That ADF we can read. Get some Morse code. I think we're too far out for it. Would make sense, it's quite a ways away. Thought I changed the tail number. Maybe not. Yep, recognize Louisiana. Ah, 11:45 in Scotland. Very nice. This coffee tastes good. Suck one more down before I have to stop for the night. Let's play with some stuff here.
Endeavor 49er 22 contact Memphis Center on 133.65. Good day.
One tree 65 Endeavor 49er 22. Goodbye. Memphis Center Endeavor 49er 22 flight level tree 60.
Endeavor 49er 22 Memphis Center radar contact continue to Fomov.
Fomov. Fomov. Still going to Fomov. About 2 hours left. I'll boot Stormworks here in a second, and we'll go ahead and do a little work on Stormworks.
Memphis Center Delta 787 Heavy is at flight level tree 30, descending flight level tree 20. Delta 787 Heavy Memphis Center radar contact continue to CHPPR.
I generally have the PC to run both of them, but I do not have the PC to be running Tarkov and Flightsim. That will kill it. It'll work on my vehicle here for Stormworks. Two-minute delay, I don't know what you mean. So this is, I was talking the other day about, like, this is the only time that my Stormworks takes a second to get in at 90%, and you can see it's because the CPU maxed out. So that's why my Stormworks took a little bit of time, and it was only like, I don't know, 10 seconds to go from 90 to 100. I have 2 games running, and it's because I would say a lot of people have weak CPUs, and the CPU maxes out, and it's going to take however long it takes until the CPU can make the calculations, you know? Oh, very nice. Let's see. I don't want to do cabinetry yet. Let's go. Remember which color. I think it's this one that I'm using. I'll have to figure it out. I think it's this one. It is this one. Okay, I need to change that out. Let's change that out in the back. That's the color I want. There we go.
Endeavor 49er 22 contact Indianapolis Center on 128.3.
183. See you. Love these Midwestern frequencies. Just change a couple digit adds up.
Goodbye. Indianapolis Center Endeavor 49er 22 flight level tree 60.
Endeavor 49er 22 Indianapolis Center radar contact continue to Fomov.
Fomov. We'll be in Fomov for quite a while here. Thank you. As long as I don't hit my yoke or anything, should hopefully not kick Stormworks into joystick
Endeavor
mode.
49er 58 heavy traffic is 3 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 370. Report them in sight. Endeavor 49er 22 traffic is 12 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 350 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
It's over here somewhere. See him in scope. Gotta be passed already.
Endeavor 49er 58 heavy traffic in sight.
Endeavor 49er 22 don't have the traffic.
what color the ceiling's. I think it is this color that I use. Yeah, I think it is that one. That one was correct. Am I still sitting up one too high? I am. Shit.
Endeavor 49er58 Heavy contact Memphis Center on 133.65. Good day.
I do have this still perched. Alright.
Going to 133.65. Endeavor 49er58 Heavy.
Trying to decide what I want to do with the seat. I'm going to set too low if I drop the seat again, so I think I will just put a little bit of a platform on there. Work. Yeah, you gotta just practice at building Stormworks. That's the thing of it. There's no shortcut. You gotta just keep building. No shortcut. Can't go there. Probably gonna be a while before you get a little another frequency change. VOR finally came up. .208, 208 miles to Congo. That's quite the leg. Ah. You can see we're getting reasonably close to the ADF now. Got a pretty good ground speed. We're doing almost 220 knot, 520 knot ground speed. Alright, let's see. What else I want to put in here? Symmetry's not on, huh? Work on the drive system here a little bit, I think.
Endeavor 49er22 traffic is 10 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 360 Cessna Skyhawk.
Says the Skyhawk's not that high. Don't see them. Don't see them. No see. No say.
Endeavor 49er22 traffic not in sight.
Let's redo the drive system. I'm trying to decide how I want to do this drive system, so... What am I currently running there? What is currently running it? I am running it off of micro there. Okay, that's the drive system. Let's do a new fresh drive system. I'll play with something, see if I like it. Especially for a challenge, I like to go over. Give it a little bit of panache. Pizzazz. Panache.
Endeavor 49er22 contact Indianapolis Center on 124.625.
24.
Good day.
625. See ya.
124.625 Endeavor 49er22. Goodbye. Indianapolis Center Endeavor 49er22 flight level 360.
Endeavor 49er22 Indianapolis Center radar contact continue.
We shall. We shall. Let's see. 393. Go get coffee. I'll be right back. Alright, I am returned. Let's see. See, this is a long leg here. We'll be there in 22 minutes. Alright. So I'm trying to decide the best way to do this here. Did I not click on you or what? Okay.
Endeavor 49er22 contact Indianapolis Center on 121.175.
21,175. We just do it in here, huh? It's not smart.
Endeavor 49er22 acknowledge last transmission.
Trying.
Going to 121.175 Endeavor 49er22. Indianapolis Center Endeavor 49er22 flight level tree 60.
Endeavor 49er22 Indianapolis Center radar contact continue.
Shall continue. us.
Indianapolis Center, Delta 2879er Heavy, flight level tree 40. Delta 2879er Heavy, Indianapolis Center, radar contact, continue.
I want to do this. I can't remember. I think negatives left. Let's see. Alright, first one is going to be, let's see, we want to make a...
Endeavor 49er22 traffic is 11 o'clock 4 miles at flight level tree 40 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
Looking.
Delta 2879er Heavy traffic
There's-
is 8 o'clock 3 miles at flight level tree 70. Report them in sight. Endeavor 49er22 contact Indianapolis Center on 126.375.
26.
Good day.
375.
One two six decimal 375 Endeavor 49er22. Goodbye.
Delta 2879.
Indianapolis Center Endeavor 49er22 flight level tree 60.
Endeavor 49er22 Indianapolis Center, radar contact, continue.
Shall continue. Alright. Start getting ready for night here while I'm in here. Down the flood a little bit. There we go. Hello there, Citrus. How do? I made a demonic transmission. Lovely. I'm actually making the drive system for my vehicle now. This works in the first try. Shocked and amazed I'll be. do this real quick. Give me the thing. Thanks. Electricity, huh? That'll do it, huh? That's not what I wanted to electrify. Alright, alright. Nope, that doesn't like that. I fix that. Alright, what's the dilly here?
Endeavor 49er 22 contact Indianapolis Center on 126.575.
26575.
One 26.575 Endeavor 49er 22. Goodbye. Indianapolis Center Endeavor 49er 22 flight level tree 60.
Endeavor 49er 22 Indianapolis Center radar contact. Continue to condo.
Lovely sky. Alright, I am way overcomplicating this. And it's gonna be a mess because of it, so let's try something different. Let's see. Let's try something different here. Let's see. Let us not overly complicate this shit. Let's do this. Alright, positive. If I turn right, it should be positive. No. That's positive, and then that goes there. Let's try that for that. Buddy, not right now, okay? Just be crazy cat business all the time. Alright, let's see. Right track forward is going to be positive. Nope, fuck, tapped that up already. Let's see, right track forward is going to be if that is negative. And reverse is if that is positive. G2, perfect. Let's try that. Come on. Highlight it, you scumbag. Alright, there we go. I gotta fix this. Cat on me causing me problems here. Let's see if that does. Buddy, I need you to stop. Cat, go away. Yanks my headset off my head every time. It's quite obnoxious. Okay. Turn right. Go backwards. Trying to go. There we go. It's working right. Speed those throttles up a little, I think. Come on. Yes. Let's go to, I don't know, 30% maybe. Make a right turn. And forward. Hard left turn. Right back. Tuck it in. Alright, right spin turn. right into forward. There we go. Maneuvers nicely. And then I added this. Hopefully we get it, do it before the, so I can also spin my crane 360 degrees now, so I can load the roof. I gotta work on it a little bit. The speed's too fast on it. But now I can load the roof and go 360. Just had it. Alright, hard right turn. Very nice. I've not tried to gauge a polar bear in Stormworks. That'd be fun though. Alright, good. So this is fun. And then if you wanted, you could also look at them and control them. I might put them up here. I don't know. They're not really usable when they're sitting like that. You know, you wouldn't look like that and that. I might just get rid of the throttles and do it with up-down counters, because that way I can put a stop button. Probably what I'll do. Throttles are not going to actually be in a place where I want to use them, so I think I'm just going to put buttons. Oh, it's nighttime. Lovely. Let's get the brightness down in here. Yeah, let's get the floods down a little bit. Too much flood in here. Where's the FMS brightness on here? I can't remember. Always forget, always forget. Yeah, I should seatbelt sign off for a little bit. Let them walk around. Maybe I'll do a HUD at some point. So to do Cat 1 landings, you need the HUD. No, I don't believe the fishing net catches anything else. It could. Polar bear cage, yeah. That would be interesting. Get this dim down some more. Dim 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 dim. Dim 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 dim. Dim 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 dim. And then this is what you dread is. Where is it? Where's the dome light? Ah! That's just the compass light there. And let's see, can I dim you? Dim that. I forget how to dim these, I gotta look. Let's see. Kicking my gain around there.
American 2730 heavy contact Indianapolis.
We're not the only ones on the frequency, yay!
Good day.
Where's the
Going to
dimness on this
127.4 American 2730 heavy.
Activate shark half. The radial
Indianapolis
dimmer.
Center American 2730 heavy is at flight level 300, climbing flight level 310. American 2730 heavy Indianapolis Center radar contact. Continue to MCDON.
I see your feet.
Endeavor 49er22 contact Indianapolis Center on 119.475.
Yeah, it's somewhere in here. I've
Good day.
seen it before. I gotta turn up the floodlight to find it. There I can find it.
Endeavor 49er22, did you copy?
No, I'm busy doing other stuff, guy. I'll call you in a second here.
Going to 119.475 Endeavor 49er22. Indianapolis Center Endeavor 49er22 flight level tree 60.
Endeavor 49er22 Indianapolis Center radar contact continue. Endeavor 49er22, contact Washington Center on 134.4. Good day.
134.4 Endeavor 49er22. Goodbye. Washington Center Endeavor 49er22 flight level tree.
Well, see you later there.
Endeavor 49er22.
Top right of the
Washington
FMS,
Center radar
bright
contact
knobs.
continue.
Ah, yes. There it is. Yep. Thank you. Yes, I forgot about that. I forgot where they were. Yeah, and that's right here too. Okay. Thank you. It's hard to find without the dome light on. Right, let's see what we're looking at here. We have an hour and 6 minutes left. Alright, so I'm content with the new drive system so far, but I think I'm going to take out the throttles, so I don't like them. So we will do this, and then I will do this, and then I will do this. Alright.
Washington Center American 2730 Heavy is passing flight level 290, climbing flight level 310. American 2730 Heavy, Washington Center, radar contact, continue to MCDON.
Is it 31 or 32? I think it's 31. That'll work. Alright. Now we can do an all stop button on there too. Slow. Trying to keep as close to the wall as I can to kind of test the maneuverability of it. Yep, nice and maneuverable.
Endeavor 49er 22 contact Washington
Press
Center on
spacebar.
127.925. Good day.
There we go. Let's see what freak you got there, guy, for me.
127.925
27.9
Endeavor
a quarter.
49er22. Goodbye. Washington Center Endeavor 49er22 flight level tree 60.
Endeavor 49er 22 Washington Center radar contact. Continue.
Yeah, we'll see you later there, Ronson. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, puts a little bit of floodlight in here. A little bit dark for right now. Alright, let's set landing altitude here. That's good enough. I get concerned about our fuel here. I gotta look at it. £3,400. Yeah, we're pretty low on fuel. I don't know why it gave me. It's telling me we'll have 2,135 pounds left at LaGuardia. Got 3,385 pounds on board. I got 55 minutes left, and we're burning about 40 per hour. So, don't understand that math. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that. You know, we are going to pull it back when we start descending, but still looking tight on fuel. Keep an eye out on it. See what's up. The pitch black night out there too. Once the sun goes down, it will brighten up a little bit, but the sun kind of gives you a twilight. I took out my battery gauge here.
Endeavor 49er 22 contact Washington Center on 121.675.
121.675.
121.675 Endeavor 49er22. Goodbye. Washington Center Endeavor 49er22 flight level tree 60.
Endeavor 49er 22 Washington Center radar contact. Continue to Golf Victor Echo.
Golf Victor Echo, GV. The top of descent's right up here, so. Start briefing up the approach and the arrival. We'll do that. All right, let's see. Come on, click on it. There we go. All right, let's see. We plan on, let's talk about runway exit. All right, be coming in on runway 4 here. Let's plan on Delta. Exit on Delta or Echo. And then likely we're going to be going Bravo to Alpha, and then Alpha in. That's the way that we used to taxi when I was based at LaGuardia. Was we would go, Alpha would go this way, and then Bravo would go this way. And so if you came out of this lane, you would take a right on Alpha, or you can go straight across. But like say you came out of this alley right here, you would come out, you'd take a right on Alpha, left on November, left on Bravo, and then you'd go down, and then wherever they wanted you to cross. So if they were lining planes up, that's what these doubles are. You have Alpha, Alpha, Bravo, Bravo, Charlie, Charlie, Delta, Delta, and Echo here. And so what you do is the taxi instruction would be taxi, Bravo, Echo, hold short of runway 4, expect the Alpha, Alpha, Papa Golf 413. You know, that would be the instructions to get from here down Bravo, hold short at Echo. Then they would cross you, you go up the Alpha Alpha line, you get in line at Alpha Alpha, and then when it was your turn, they would then taxi you Golf Papa. They might not tell you Golf Papa, they'd tell you taxi Bravo, Echo, hold short of runway 4, Alpha Alpha. You know, and then that would be where you're ending up, and then you would line up. So they would put planes in the Alpha line, and the Bravo line, the Charlie line, Delta line, and then they would pull from the different lanes when they wanted to send somebody. They grab somebody here, send them out, line them up like that. So good way to line everybody up. ILS-4, we did that the other day down at minimums, so we'll give it a quick brief. ILS localizer runway 4 into LaGuardia 110.5. Final approach score is 044. We have 7,002 feet of runway, which should be plenty. Touchdown zone elevation is 21. We already have that in for the pressure. Missed approach is going to be climb 2,000 on the LGA VOR DME 043 to Greco. DME and hold, continue climb to 2,000. So I actually want to look at this real quick. Where is Greco? Greco. I'm trying to find where Greco is. Where the hell is Greco? It's a pain in the ass to find. Let's see, what's the, let's see, 043. 043 is going to be heading up north, so it's off the VOR. 043 right here to, where the hell is Greco is the question. Where the hell is Greco? I'm just interested, I want to find it. Because this is the 043 right here, so likely you're going directly in. So come in directly into Greco, and then you're going to go, I would do, you could do a teardrop or you could do a parallel. It really doesn't matter. I would probably do a teardrop. Yeah, I'd do a teardrop. So you come in, hit Greco, turn 45 to the right, and then you would come back and you would join the 223 in and hold. Well, we're not going to end up doing a hold anyways. If we have to go missed, we're just going to come back around and we're going to land on runway 4 again. We'll get vectors. All right, let's see. That's the LaGuardia 043. So here's the LaGuardia 043. So Greco's got to be up here somewhere. Yeah. And then DPK. I don't know where DPK is. DPK's got to be up here somewhere. You can take a look at the map. I'll take a look at the map anyway, just for fun. I just want to know where it is. MSA on the, we're going to be coming in from the southwest, so it's 3,000 feet. If we end up crossing to the northeast side, it'll be at 2,100. Nope, that's backwards. Yeah, that's backwards. Why the fuck is that backwards? No, that's right. That's right. That's 190 inbound. That is correct. All right. 3,000 at Benning. 1,800 down to Rachel. 1,700 at Dennis will be intercepting the glide slope at Dennis. We'll bring that down to a decision height of 283 feet. I'll check the weather, but we should have 303/4. If we do lose the glide slope, we're going to treat this as a localizer only. We'll have to go down. We can go down to 640 feet, and we'll have 701 3/8. We're not circling. We'll come back for something else before I circle. We're not circling in the middle of New York.
Contact Washington Center on 135.4.
135.4. 135.4. Good day to you, sir.
135.4 Endeavor 4922. Goodbye. Washington Center, Endeavor 49er22, flight level tree 60.
Endeavor 49er22 Washington Center radar contact. Continue to call in.
Call it.
Endeavor 49er22, contact Washington Center on 120.65. Good day.
Going to 120.65 Endeavor 49er22. Washington Center, Endeavor
In
49er22,
game, it's probably
flight
easier to
level
type it
tree
in the FMS
60.
like I'm doing, but IRL,
Endeavor
the knobs are
49er22
probably
Washington
just as
Center radar
fast,
contact.
more
Continue
convenient.
to call in.
Because like when you're sitting back in your seat, you're gonna be sitting like I'm sitting right here, and so here, let's turn the dome light. So like you'd be sitting right here, your hand is easily like, you know, this is your armrest. If I could bring the armrest back down, I might not be able to get the armrest back down, but here's your hand is at the end of the armrest, and there's the radio. So it's like literally, let's say I'm flying, the FO is doing the radio. They literally just go zip, 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 zip. Call, you know, the push to talk is on the yoke. We had a push to talk right here as well, so we could push the push to talk. I don't think the CRJ has one over there. But the nice thing was having a push to talk over here is.
49er22 contact Washington Center on 132.55. Good day.
We're getting in the New York, Washington area, so
132.55
You'll be busy.
Endeavor 49er22. Goodbye. Washington Center, Endeavor 49er22, flight level tree 60.
Endeavor 49er22 Washington Center radar contact. Continue to call in.
continue to call him.
Washington Center ExitJet 750 is at 6,200 feet, climbing 13,000 feet. ExitJet 750 Washington Center altimeter 29.95 radar contact. Continue.
Yeah, so like
ExitJet 750
IRL, you'd have to
Washington
lean
Center on
forward in your seat. So you'd have to lean forward to get your hand to reach the FMS and then type it in. So it's actually more convenient to sit back in your seat and then just go zip zips on these and then flick it.
120.65 ExitJet 750. Goodbye. Washington Center United 279er Heavy is at flight level 380, descending flight level 370. United 279er Heavy Washington Center
So
radar
check the
contact.
electricity
Continue
on
to
something.
BDS.
Yeah, we got 100%. Do I have infinite electricity on? I do. Okay. That'd be part of the problem. Alright, we're still
Washington Center
full
Airbus
charge.
Mike X-ray Yankee 411 is at flight level 350, climbing flight level 390. Airbus Mike X-ray Yankee 411 Washington Center radar contact. Continue.
Yeah, this is really intuitive and controls well. It's just WSAD now. I do like doing the manual control. Like I used to like to drive the Bobcats where they had a separate handle for forward and reverse. That was, you know, you had your left track or your left wheel, and you had your right. And then on Cats had a joystick, and it was forward, left, right. It was more like this for Cat skid steers. Get rid of the dome light for a bit. Turn the compass light on. There you go. I'm going to go back to auto so we can get the get auto tuning on everything. Top of descent, it looks like, is right after Ridgey. Let me see if I can see it. Yeah, it looks like top of descent's right after Ridgey. So we're not that far off at the moment. You know, once we start spooling back the engines, we'll be saving some fuel. Because you figure we could pull the thrust all the way.
Washington Center
back,
United 146
run them at idle,
passing 10,100
and we gotta
feet,
lose
climbing
36,000
17,000
feet. So.
United 146 tree heavy Washington Center altimeter 29er decimal 9er tree radar contact. Continue to Bravo Romeo Victor.
Let's get this back. Save this, and we're gonna have to focus on flying now. Alright, we're going to Colin. Tucson. Here we go, turn in Patuxent. Once we come into land, I'm definitely going to dim down the lights. Like, it's hard, you know, I'll put the dome on just for easy for you guys to actually see something you can't really see if I don't have the dome on, but can't see much outside because I have it so bright inside. We got traffic coming up 12 o'clock. He's not in the scope, so he's probably not that close. You don't see him at all in the scope there. Traffic below us too, I just saw down here. Yeah, we're coming over the Washington area here. Not Washington? Looks like it. Where are we at here? Can't tell.
Endeavor Fort Niner 22 contact Washington Center on 133 decimal
Maryland.
niner.
Yep.
Good day.
1339er.
133 decimal 9er Endeavor 49er22. Goodbye.
Like certain things like this are a hell of a lot easier in the plane than they are in game, and they're
Washington Center Piedmont 5864 Heavy is at 13,800.
Washington Center Endeavor 49er22 flight level tree 60.
traffic up there.
Endeavor Fort Niner 22
Traffic
Washington
right
Center
below us
radar
here.
contact. Continue to Papa X-ray Tango.
Up X-ray Tango. Starting to see, we got a cloud layer here. That's one of the reasons it's so dark outside. We had this cloud layer when we left LaGuardia. So, kind of stalling out. You can only see the moisture anyways. I can't see the clouds. I can see the moisture on the radar. Traffic 12 again.
Washington Center Endeavor 5360 Heavy flight level 250. Endeavor
doesn't have any heavies.
5360 Heavy Washington Center radar contact. Continue to Louis.
Endeavor's heaviest planes go up to 84,000. Need to be over 300,000 to have a heavy designation. Come on, Microsoft, you can do better than that. You can see the traffic right here on the scope in front of us. And keep an eye on the fuel. It looks like it's going to be fine, but I don't know. I chopped about, I don't know how much I chopped. I only chopped like 1,000 pounds off the way there. And we've had a tailwind the whole way, so we should have needed even less fuel, but we'll see what it looks like when we get there.
Endeavor Fort Niner 22 contact Washington Center on 132.55.
We're going back,
Good
same
day.
fake.
132.55 Endeavor 49er22. Goodbye. Washington Center Endeavor 49er22 flight level tree 60.
Endeavor 49er22 Washington Center radar contact. Continue to Garrett.
Garrett, we're going. There's good traffic low, traffic high. We're following this guy. He's on the airway, so. This guy here is at 350 off to our left. That must be him at 350.
Airbus
That's behind us there. No, that's behind us, 350. He's got to be at our level or above. Must have been the guy, the low guy we just passed. It's 350. It's hard to tell at night.
133.9er Airbus 411. Goodbye.
Oh, I meant to look up the missed approach. Just interested on this point. Interested on the missed approach point.
Washington Center Endeavor Flight 360 Heavy flight level 250.
Greco.
Endeavor Flight 360 Heavy Washington Center radar contact.
Greco. Where is Greco? You don't find Greco? Can't find Greco there. Should be at the 043 somewhere out here. What's the mileage on it? Let me look. Greco, how far out?
Washington Center Airbus Mike X-ray Yankee 411 is passing flight level
5.7 miles. So it's not that far.
Airbus Mike X-ray Yankee 411 Washington Center radar contact.
Like 5.7 miles off of LaGuardia, so somewhere right around here. Alright, we got 32 more minutes. Still concerned about fuel, but maybe a learning experience. Been flying the 700 too, so this is going to be using different fuel burn than that. Let's say the engines are up spec. Well, we're going to pull the thrust back for a good portion here. Like, we're at full thrust right now. We're going to be at minimal thrust for most of this. We got to lose 36,000 feet. We're going to be at idle most of the drop down, and then we're going to be, oh, I don't know, pushing maybe 60% the way in once we level out. So we're not going to use much fuel once we start doing our descent, which is coming up right now. Top of descent's right here. So, you know, this is, I'm basing it off of cruise. Cruise is about 4240 per hour. So we'd be burning about 2,120, which we don't have, but that's at cruise. We're not going to be at cruise, so we should have had it for reserves, but it looked good.
Washington Center on 132.05.
3205.
Good day.
I did look at it. 3205. I did look at the number before we left, and it looked fine, but we'll see.
132.05 Endeavor 49er22. Goodbye.
Just double check the radio, make sure we're back on auto. We are. Okay. Yeah, we'll see what the fuel burn goes down to once we start pulling back at top of descent here. Yeah, we're definitely we wouldn't be legal right now, but yeah, what did I leave with? I only dropped 1,000 pounds. See, by all right, we should have had quite a bit. We should have been fine. We'll see what we end up with. Like you can see, it just updated the number. We'll be down to 780 pounds when we get in there. We'll see. definitely going to be way too low, but... Alright, so top of descent we're coming up on, and then we have flight level 190 right there. Let me grab, let me see, what are we joining on here? We got, we're just passing Ridgie at 2, yeah, we're supposed to be probably already descending here. See what he has us do. And Skibby. Where the hell's that? Skibby at 190. So, if it gives us Skibby here at 190. It just updated our fuel at arrival to a little, yeah, it gave us another 200 pounds, so we'll see what it looks like. Well, we don't need an alternate with the weather the way it is.
Washington Center, Endeavour 5360, heavy flight level 250. Endeavour 5360, heavy,
I just declare an emergency and we go right to wherever we need to go. If that happened IRL, you would declare the emergency and just do whatever you need to do. Let's see, 2595. But yeah. You know, it showed that we would have that hours, that it showed us we'd have an hour fuel reserve when I first checked it. And then it, that hour fuel reserve kept getting thin. Like if you look here, see it's got us back to 1,000 pounds, so we're actually gaining fuel at touchdown. Because it's starting to plan our descent. Because it knows how much, it knows we're going to pull the power back for descent. I don't know why they haven't given us a descent. Oh, I haven't checked in. That's why.
Washington Center Endeavour 49er22 flight level.
That's probably why we haven't got a descent yet.
Endeavour 49er22 Washington
We're going to get the
Center
descent
radar
now.
Contact. Continue to Skippy. Endeavour 49er22 descend and maintain flight level 230.
230. Alright,
Descend
power's
and
coming
maintain
back.
flight level 230
Watch that
Endeavour
fuel burn come off
49er22.
now. Two, 3, 0. So you see our fuel burns down to 880.
Center Airbus Mike X-ray Yankee 411 is at flight level 275 climbing flight level 390. Airbus Mike X-ray Yankee 411 Washington Center radar contact. Continue to be ECKR. Washington Center.
Is there a speed
Endeavour
restriction
Flight
anywhere on this?
60 heavy flight level 250.
I believe they do.
Endeavour 5360 heavy Washington Center radar contact.
I gotta make Corey at 10, so. Where the hell's Corey? Corey is, got a little ways to Corey, but I gotta make Corey at 10. Corey's the next one after Davies here. It's Davies, Holly, Corey. There's Brandon there as well, but Corey's the mandatory 10, so. We're all good on these altitudes because we have to be above these, but Corey, we are supposed to be at 10, so. Yeah, I don't have an alternate because I didn't need one. Waiting on the weather at LaGuardia. I'll just check it out here. Check the METAR at LaGuardia.
Airbus 411 traffic.
Yeah, right here. See this? 10 statute mile visibility. that means we don't need an alternate at all.
Report them in sight.
Requirements for alternate
Tree 60 heavy traffic
is that we, if there's, we have to, as long as there's an instrument approach at LaGuardia, which there is 1, 2, 3, 4 instrument approaches right there, and there are more than that, I believe. We've got the RNAVs too. Those are just the ILS localizers. You know, we have the RNAVs too, so we have at least one instrument approach. We need at 1 hour before, 1 hour after. We need to have at least 2,000 foot ceilings, which the ceiling layer is would be broken. So we have 25,000, so we definitely make that. And we need at least 3 statute miles. We have 10, so we don't need an alternate. 24775. I'll just tune it for now. All right, 1,000 to go.
Washington Center Endeavor.
They're going to give me a descent as soon as I level off here.
235, descending flight level 230.
Flagstaff 573, contact Philadelphia, approach on
I'm going to put the power up for a second.
Good day. Endeavor 49er 22 Washington Center radar contact, continue to Bessie.
Bessie, and here comes the descent. Give it to me. Give me the descent, guy.
Going to 133 decimal 875 Flagstaff 573.
You know, so without an alternate, we'd have to go to the destination plus 45 minutes. So, at normal cruise. So, we don't have it. We'd be short about 3,000 pounds of fuel. I don't know why we ended up burning up so much fuel. Could have been that long leg we took to the south to start the departure out of there. I don't know why he's not giving me a descent. Come on, man, give me a descent. It's supposed to be all the way down to 17,000. I gotta make, what do you call it? Corey at 10. You gonna give me this descent or what? I don't want to be late on the descent.
Washington Center Airbus
Come on, man, give me the descent.
Yankee 411 is passing flight level 250, climbing flight level 390.
I'm gonna ask for it. See, I can't even ask for it. I want to ask for it.
Center radar contact continue to be secure. Airport information kilo 049er22 descend and maintain 17,000 feet. At 7. Visibility 10.
Descend and maintain 17,000 feet, Endeavor 49er22.
Temperature 19 Delta 778 heavy contact Washington Center on 132.525.01. Good day. ILS runway 4 in use. Landing and departing runway 4. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Washington Center Endeavor 5360 heavy is at flight level 185 climbing flight level 250. LaGuardia Airport Endeavor 5360 heavy Washington Center radar contact continue to RU-78 at 7. Visibility 10. Sky condition few clouds at 2,600 feet. Temperature 132.525 Delta 778 heavy. Goodbye 30.01.
01.
ILS runway 4 in use.
01. Alright, 3001 is our altimeter setting. Put it in when we cross through 180.
American 780 heavy contact New York Center on 128.3. Good day. Airbus 411, contact New York Center on 128.3.
Let's get rid of this dome light. Starting to get bright enough with the city below us. Start dumping some floods too. I need to start being.
128.3, American 780
Start getting my
heavy.
night vision going here.
Goodbye. Washington Center,
Yep.
Skywest Tree 699er Heavy is at 15,100 feet.
That's
climbing flight level
8180 for 170.
Skywest Tree 699er Heavy, Washington Center, altimeter tree 0.00, radar contact, continue. .3 Airbus 411. Goodbye.
Alright. Altimeters are set.
Washington Center,
Here's what
United 279er
airport
Heavy
that
is
is to
passing
my
at
left.
11,900 feet, climbing flight level 200.
The one in front of us, we got one right off my
United
left.
279er Heavy, Washington
We got
Center,
this guy,
altimeter
we're following this guy
29.99
for a while.
radar contact, continue to Santo.
Got an airport right off our left here. What's that one? McGuire.
Endeavour Flight 107 Heavy, contact New York Center on 118.975. Good day. Endeavour 49er22, descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
There's our 10 for Corey.
118.975, Endeavour 5107 Heavy. Goodbye.
There's our 10 for Corey.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Endeavour 49er22.
10,000. Here's that guy we're following. He's probably already down there, so see, like, we were supposed to be at 10 at Corey, but the game doesn't like to give me the altitudes when it's supposed to, so he's already at 250 knots. That's why I slowed us down at 250. I don't want to catch up to him. Try not to gulp in the microphone. Doesn't mean that I accomplish it, but trying.
Washington Center, American Tree 6
See my
Heavy,
display
flight level
button.
370. American Tree 6 Heavy, Washington Center, radar contact, continue.
You know, IRL, you'd have to make that Corey at 10, but they'd also clear us for the arrival, and I would just do it. So I'd say clear the Corey 4, and then I would know that Corey, you have to make Corey by 10, so I'd plan it so that I cross Corey right at 10, or I'd level at Corey right at 10, and then we'd be good. Because it's all steps, so you have to be above at certain points. So like that, the whole reason for that is they can put aircraft under you, because it's kind of like riding down an escalator. Is if you know the path of the escalator, as long as you go under the escalator, you're not going to run into any planes. So. Looks like an airport right there. Well, yeah, we're flying right over this one. I'm curious what this one is. You're right in front of us.
Endeavour 49er22, contact New York Center on 118.975.
18975. I'm just gonna tune them in.
279er Heavy,
1,000 to go.
New York Center on 124.625. Good day.
118.975 Endeavor 4922. Goodbye.
That cat's bringing me his toy. Are you bringing me a toy, bud?
New York Center Endeavor
What you got?
4922
Where is it? You didn't bring it?
10,400 feet, descending 10,000 feet.
Endeavor 4922 New York Center altimeter 29.99 radar contact. Continue to mix.
Mix.
New York Center Delta
We're looking alright on fuel. We're supposed to have 1,000 pounds when we get there.
9,900 feet.
Should be about 4,000
Delta
pounds.
535 heavy New York Center altimeter 30.00 radar contact. Continue to DREMS.
To get more used to the 900, it'll get it dialed in better.
New York Center Airbus Mike X-ray Yankee 411 is at flight level 215 climbing flight level 390. Airbus Mike X-ray Yankee 411 New York Center radar contact. Continue to Buno.
Buno. The chat does this weird thing where it moves a little bit every once in a while. I look over and it's like, nope, no new messages. Add a little bit of flood on the front. There we go. Alright, start getting ready here. We'll go arm the thrust reversers to start with. Landing field elevation's already in there. Fuel's checked, landing field elevation set, radars are off.
Endeavor 4922 contact New York approach on 128.8.
28.8, see ya.
Good day. New York Center United
Landing data
279
set, approach
heavy is
briefing's
passing
complete.
7,400 feet climbing flight level 200.
I already clicked it.
United 279 heavy New
This
York
shit's
Center
annoying.
altimeter
They wouldn't step on you.
30.00
They'd let you
radar
answer
contact.
before they go to the
Continue
next
enter.
guy, so you can get out of there and get on the next frequency.
128.8 Endeavor 4922. Goodbye. New York approach Endeavor 492210,000 feet.
Endeavor 4922 New York approach altimeter 30.01 radar contact. Continue to renew. Endeavor 4922
3,000.
descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Endeavor 4922.
I'll answer your question in a second, Al. I gotta fix this altitude. Alright, 3,000 feet. We just got the localizer come up in blue there, so I'm going to go to the radio page. I'm going to check it. It should be 110.5. It is 110.5. That's in. We're good. IRL, would you have some kind of problem being below the 4,000? It's not gallons, it's pounds. Jet fuel's all done in pounds, so it'd be 4,000 pounds of fuel. It's 6,000 pounds per gallon. So let's see, what would 4,000 pounds be? 6.7. 597 gallons is what we'd have to have, but we run it in pounds. If you land with a certain low fuel level, you just have to file a report to the chief pilot usually. It's not. It depends on how low you are. If you're like scary low, you know, you're gonna get in shit for planning. But essentially, what it's doing is like if you're always having to file that report because you're low on fuel, they're gonna come to you and they're gonna be like, "Why are you always low on fuel? Start adding more fuel."
Endeavor 4922, you are 24 miles southwest. Keep speed not above 200 knots. Expect ILS runway for approach via Veris transition. Clear to Veris.
All right, Veris, 200
New York
knots.
approach Endeavor 5360 heavy is passing 7,900 feet climbing flight level 250. Endeavor 5360 heavy New York approach altimeter 30.01 radar contact. Continue to renew.
And they would figure out why
Endeavor 5360 heavy, you are 29 miles
keep
southwest.
coming into
Climb and maintain 17,000
did you
feet.
say
Keep
Veris?
speed not above 200 knots.
Veras,
Expect
yeah,
ILS runway
Veras.
for approach via Veris transition. Clear to Veris.
Veris. Direct. Veris. Execute.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Keep speed not above 200 knots. Expect ILS runway for approach via Veris transition. Clear to Veris Endeavor 5360 heavy.
Great. Alright. We're coming right over the top of Veras right now. Alright, I'm slowed down. There's the runway. See it right there? We're on pretty much on final right now. Don't you act like a jackass. It's gonna act like a jackass and I gotta fix it. That fucking thing. Fucking thing. I'm telling you. Come on, come on, come on. Get on a heading mode or I'm gonna have to strip you. Here.
Endeavor 49er22 acknowledge last transmission.
Yeah, we're busy here.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway for approach via Vera's transition. Clear to Vera's Endeavor
Alright,
for 9er.
gears coming down. I need the help getting slowed down. We got traffic warning right under us. I just saw him go under us. Hopefully I don't get an RA. I don't want an RA. What's the... Can I go to 3 notches of flaps? Let's see. I can't see for shit here. 230, 220, 185 out to that. Okay. We're going direct there. Oh, we're still on heavy. 2,200. There he is, right there. See him? That's because the live traffic's screwing us here. The live traffic is actually there. We're not. So I gotta get slowed down here. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go to vertical speed mode. Actually, we'll keep just piling on flaps here. I gotta get slowed down again. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put it in vertical speed mode. And I'm gonna bring that up a little bit. I gotta get slowed down here. Once I can get some more flapping, we'll be slowing down. But that guy's screwing me here. Did he disappear? He might have disappeared. They'll disappear if they get too close to you. Because the live traffic is actually there, and you're actually not there, so it becomes a problem. All right, nav source is nav. Approach is getting armed.
Cabin lights have been turned off, and this is a normal procedure for a nighttime landing.
See, he's right on us. This guy's right on us still. He's right on us somewhere. Right there. See him above us? Which I'm landing.
22 traffic is 6 o'clock 4 miles at 4,500 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
I can't see behind me, guy. How's that gonna work?
Endeavor 5360 heavy traffic is 11 o'clock 4 miles at 2,400 feet. Report them in sight. Endeavor 49er22 descend and maintain 1,800 feet.
Getting busy.
Descend and maintain 1,800 feet. Endeavor 49er22.
1,800. All right.
Endeavor 5360 heavy traffic in sight.
I gotta watch not speed up too much here. All right, landing gear's down 3 green. Flaps are set, and we're waiting on the lights. We gotta clear the approach. I'm just taking the autopilot off. A little bit low on glide slope here. We'll get that fixed. Well, it's actually fine. We can be low. We're not low on glide slope. We're still trying to get down to 1,008. That's our glide slope intercept is at 1,008, so we're fine. I'm getting slow here. All right, here we go. 1,008. We want to level off and grab the glide slope at 1,008. Don't you...
Endeavor 5360 heavy descend and maintain 1,800 feet.
We're good here. I'm visual anyway, but...
Endeavor 49er22, you are 8 miles southwest of LaGuardia. Contact tower on 118.7 when inbound.
We're inbound, thanks.
Tower on
I wish I could adjust
118.7 Endeavor
how
49er22.
stiff the thrust levers are on my throttle quadrant here, because they're
Tower
a
Endeavor
little bit sticky, so they
49er22,
push
7
through where they
miles
should
southwest
be.
Inbound ILS runway for approach.
Endeavor 49er22 tower. Altimeter tree 0.0 tree wind 082 at 6. Cleared ILS runway for approach.
Clear the
Cleared
approach.
ILS runway for approach. Endeavor 49er22.
I gotta turn on track IR too.
Cleared to land runway 4 number tree Brickyard 4408 heavy.
Brickyard doesn't have heavies.
Brickyard 4408 heavy number 4 for landing. Follow the Airbus A20N on final. Wind 082 at 6.
Yeah, that guy's sneaking up behind me.
Runway 4. Endeavor 49er22 number 4 for landing. Follow the Airbus A20N on final. Wind 082 at 6. Clear to land runway 4.
There's a landing clearance.
Cleared to land runway 4 number for Endeavour 49er22.
See what our VREF is.
Tower
130,
Endeavour
okay.
5360 heavy 5 miles southwest inbound ILS runway 4 approach.
Right on VREF.
Endeavour 5360 heavy tower.
A little bit high.
Altimeter 30.0.
Alright, shut this shit up. I can get through lights now.
Cleared ILS runway 4 approach.
Right, we're clear to land. Landing gears down, 3 gear flaps set. Lights are set.
Endeavour 5360 heavy number 4 for landing.
Alright, feet are going on the rudder pedals finally.
Wind 082 at 6.
On glide slope on
Cleared to land runway 4.
localizer. I look, see him right in front of us.
Cleared to land runway 4
Fucking
number 4,
dickhead.
Endeavour 5360 heavy.
I'm not going around. Screw that. There's stupid traffic in front of us. There we go. I'm dialed in now. I finally got us trimmed up good. Hard to trim this with not having the feel.
Tower Delta 535 heavy 8 miles southwest inbound ILS runway 4 approach. Delta 535
They're gonna
heavy
probably
tower.
tell me to go around. I'm not doing it.
Altimeter 30.01 wind 11 tree at 9.
Because again, they wouldn't allow them to get that tight. They would have sequenced us in front or behind him, so he wouldn't really exist in real life.
Cleared ILS runway 4 approach Delta 535 heavy.
A little bit high. Watching the Pappy now.
535 heavy number 5 for landing. Follow the
We're on.
Airbus A20N on final. Wind 11 tree at 9er. Cleared to land runway 4.
Dialed in.
Cleared to land runway 4 number 5 Delta 535 heavy.
He's touching down right now. I don't know why he's so friggin' fast.
Endeavour 49er 22 go around.
Nope, not happening.
Brickyard 4438 heavy number 6 for landing.
We're on the money.
Follow the aircraft on
A
final.
little bit high.
Wind 11 tree at 9er. Cleared to land runway 4. Endeavour 5360 heavy exit runway when able. Cleared to land runway 4 number 6 Brickyard 4438 heavy.
Pressure versus stowed.
Endeavour 5360 heavy contact ground on 127.675. .675 Endeavour 5360 heavy. Goodbye.
I'm just gonna tack to the gate because he's not gonna give me ground because he gave me a go around. It's up there, guy. That was the guy that was dogging us the whole way in, causing us
Spirit
problems.
Wings 3385 heavy, did you hear my last transmission?
Taxiing way around with all my lights on like a dickhead.
Spirit Wings 3385 heavy, please acknowledge.
Ground Endeavour 49er22 request taxi to the gate.
Endeavour 49er 22 taxi to gate tree using taxiway Kilo Alpha Echo Bravo cross runway for Alpha Alpha Charlie 8.
Yeah, again, he's trying to give me the wrong shit. I don't know why they do that. Whatever. They try to taxi me
Taxi
to the
to
marine
gate tree
terminal.
using
I don't know
taxiway
why.
Lima Alpha Echo Bravo cross runway for Alpha Alpha Charlie Yankee Endeavour 49er22.
Yeah, see our fuel's in the yellow. That used to be the rule for when I was at the airlines before. Was if you landed with yellow fuel, you had to the captain had to fill out just a report to the chief pilot why they.
5360 heavy, continue taxi.
You know, it could have been something simple like, for example, we got put in a hold we didn't expect. You know. And that's the end of it. If it happens all the time, they'll be like, why are you constantly low on fuel? You know. and then they'll start trying to get you to put more fuel on.
Heavy request taxi to the
You know, if it happens once every 5 years and it's like you go a little bit low, they don't really, you know, and you have a reasonable explanation, they don't really care too much. It's just for safety, they just want to know why. And in the event that there was something you could have done differently, you would do it differently.
Taxiing to gate 51 using taxiway Papa Bravo Lima Alpha Delta 535 Heavy.
Try not to hit that catering truck off to my left. Pop the dome real quick here. There we go. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the door is open. Please make your way to the exit and please make sure you have all your personal items and carry-on luggage.
Ground Endeavour 49er22, could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
Endeavour 49er22, the jetway is going to be connected.
I still have my taxi lights on. I'm gonna shut those up. Yeah, that catering truck. That's the catering truck I was worried about. He's way too close. A little bit off the line. Yeah, it could be a little bit more. I didn't have anybody marshalling me in either, so. Let's get rid of track IR. Let's shut off those. Off, beacon off. Alright, that can go off, that can go off. Alright, and then APU and battery. Alright, good. So that was a pretty good flight. Yeah, if we look here, let's continue real quick. It's not going to show it. Oh, it's going to crash. I think it's going to crash. Yeah, it was, you know, you can dip into the yellow, for example. I think it happened to me once. It was, you know, the captain's responsible for it, but it was, we got a hold that we didn't anticipate. They just gave us a hold out of the blue for sequencing, and so it just put us in the yellow, but it was like barely hit the yellow, so he just filled out a form, you know, or he went to the chief pilot, was like, yeah, we had yellow fuel on the way in. We were like down 100 pounds because of the hold, and that was it. Yep, yeah, that was a little bit weird the way that happened there with, so the way, I think what's happening is, so you have IRL traffic, and then I am not real traffic. So the problem is, you know, the game has a plane already filling that slot, and then you come along and you're not expected, where if it was real life, what they would do is they'd be like, oh, we have an extra plane, which it wouldn't be an extra plane, but they would say, oh, we have 5 planes, and they would sequence them in, one to land every minute. And so you'd have, they would sequence us in, they would have somebody slow down, have somebody speed up, get the sequence right, push people in, move people around to get everybody lined up. But because the game is doing live traffic, that guy was in that slot that I arrived at. And so, you know, you have 2 planes trying to occupy the same slot. So, nothing you can really do with that in the game. And because we were low on fuel, I wasn't going to go around. So, I just said, screw it. And we made it fine. Anyways, he was off the runway. We were stopped. So, it was fine. Let me see. I'm going to just quickly catch up with all stuff. Yep. Yes, no offense to donkeys, yeah. I cut the corner a little bit there because I had to quickly fix the initial approach fix. I cut the corner a little bit so that guy got tight on us. The other thing too is like I had us really, really slow on approach, trying to get some distance between him, and he was fast, so I ended up opening up enough of a gap, it was fine. Yeah, game's got some issues. Hopefully they'll fix that. Like, what they should do IRL is, if you come in and you get within that slot for landing, they should, like, if you get too close to an aircraft in-game, they'll just make that aircraft evaporate because it's, you know, it's a live flight, so they'll just get rid of it. They just need to get rid of them a little bit sooner so you don't get sent around, because like we had one flight where I went into Newark there and in game, and you know, I would have had to go around 3 times because it was so packed with traffic that I was never going to be able to find a hole, because IRL there's no hole, so would have been a mess. But thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like the video. If you're new and you enjoyed, consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next one. Adios.